to do this video for a while, and now we're finally doing it. So this is the what's in my bag video. This is my purse right now. I have not taken anything out of it in anticipation of this, so if there are any dirty, deep, dark secrets in here, I guess we're just gonna see them together. So normally, I mean, I alternate between having almost nothing in my purse and having a ton. So I was looking at it, thinking about cleaning it out, and I thought, you know what, do it now. Do the video now because it's kind of full. I'm sure there's a lot of interesting stuff in here. And let's just get into it. So first of all, this is a Ralph Lauren bag. I love this bag. I'm not a purse person. I really don't own that many. I probably only have like 4 or 5 purses, and I'm very particular. It has to be the right size, the right shape, the right strap length, have enough pockets. Like the amount of bags I pick up and look at and don't buy is incredible. And the ones I buy are very, very minimal. So here's the bag itself. I love this length of strap, but it also has like a really, really long one in case you wanted to just sling it and have it at your hip. It has this little kind of tag on it, which just kind of floats around. It's got 3 big compartments, 1, 2, 3 with zippers, and then inside here it's got some little pockets too. So I love that for organization. I got this on a super, super, super great deal in the summertime. It was like on sale, and then they had another like 25% off or something. I can't remember the exact price, but it was a great deal. I got it at the Bay, Hudson's Bay. And let's just get into what is in it now that you know what bag it is. So right on top, these are my mitts. These are my Canada mitts, which every year the Bay designs new. They're actually Olympic mittens. They have the little Olympic thing on them, but obviously the Olympics are not every year, but they still bring them out every year. And these kind of came into fashion, I think, when Vancouver hosted the Olympics and Oprah had like brought them on her show, and they just blew up. So now every year they make new mitts, and they are super cheap for the quality. They're like $12, and the quality is incredible. They're like all knit on the outside. They've got like fleece lining. These are the most awesome mitts you can buy. They come in all sizes from kids to like men's and everything. And I don't know if it's all the proceeds, but at least a really big chunk of the proceeds goes to Olympic athletes. So I love that. You guys don't know this about me yet. When the Olympics comes around, whether it's winter or summer, it doesn't matter to me. That is what we watch in this house. Everything. I love the Olympics so much. I have since I was a girl, so I'm just like the biggest fan of anything Olympics. Okay, I have been reading this book. I've been trying to be better at reading this year. I used to be a huge voracious reader. Like I would read 1 book every 3 or 4 days. That is not a lie. But I used to have a long commute, and then I don't know, it was just like, now I have different hobbies, so I'm not as much of a reader as I used to be. But I wanted to start reading my collection because I probably have 40 books to get to. So anyway, I picked this one up the other day, and I've been really loving it. I'm only about a quarter of the way through it so far, but this book immediately drew me in. The writing is very rich and descriptive, and the story, the plot so far is pretty interesting. It's kind of about how witches, vampires, and what's the other one? Not ghouls. Can't remember. Shoot, what is it, Andrea? You know, I hate having to describe books when you are like not even halfway through. You don't even really know what it's about, but it's like kind of a paranormal thing with witches and vampires kind of thing, and I have really, really been liking it so far. If I end up loving the whole thing, I will let you guys know. Okay, what else is in here? Oh, I love this stuff. This is from Tony Moly, which is a Korean brand, and this is hand lotion, and it's called Magic Food Banana Hand Milk, and it is just the most adorable packaging ever. Like, even the name of it is on one of those stickers that, you know, you get in the supermarket, and then it untwists, and that's how you dispense it, and it smells so good. It smells like, not like real bananas, but like that fake banana smell, but in a good way. I just love it so much. Oh, love that lotion. What else is in here? I always have random napkins in my purse, because whenever I'm like, if I'm at the movies or if I'm at a fast food place, wherever there's napkins, I always grab a couple, because you never know when you will need a napkin. for cleaning up, or maybe your kid has a runny nose, or maybe you have a runny nose. Okay, this little guy here, I almost never use this, but I still carry it around all the time. I thought it would be a good idea to have fragrance in my purse and get through some of my little minis, like samples that I always get from Sephora. So I just keep them in here because I wouldn't want these to break. They're all glass bottles, and so I wouldn't want them to break in my purse, obvi. So I just put them in there to keep them safe. This is called Hello from Harvey Prince. I don't even really know what that one is. This is Replica Jazz Club, which is actually, I think, a men's cologne, but it's kind of unisex. I really like it. And then Victor and Rolf Bon Bon, which is like one of my favorite scents ever. It's so nice, so sweet, and like, it's sweet. It's called Bon Bon for a reason. Okay, here's my wallet. This is a Fossil wallet. I really, really like it. It's got, you know, the place to put all your cards in like that. And there's like a zipper thing in there. And then there's a big zipper thing here, which you can put stuff in. And then on the outside, there's like a flap thing to put stuff in. I love wallets with lots of pockets, lots of space to like put your junk in it. You know? Okay, at the bottom of my purse is a Dior lipstick. This is Dior Addict in 751. Oh yeah. This is actually more of a spring summery shade, but it's kind of a nice sheer color, corally color. These Dior Addict lipsticks, I have 3 of them. I kind of went on a spree buying them, and I kind of regret it. They're not the greatest. The formula is comfortable, but they do not last. And so, I don't know. I keep them in my purse because I think they're good for on the go if you don't have a mirror, or you don't have time to like be precise with like a lip liner or a liquid lipstick or something like that. So they are good for that in that respect. Hair tie. Okay, moving on. Okay, I always get these and throw them in my purse, and to be honest, we hardly ever use them. Well, we definitely never use them up, but we don't even use them that often. McDonald's coupons, Quiznos coupons, Swiss Chalet coupons. You can see like these haven't even been ripped off. But you never know, like every once in a while you're in a rush, you want to stop and pick up dinner and you have a coupon for it. Harvey's. Those are Canadian, you guys. A lot of you probably don't know what they are. Harvey's is a really good burger place, and then Swiss Chalet is like the Canadian place people flock to for chicken. It's like, it's totally a Canadian obsession. This is my little makeup bag that I keep in my purse. Now I never keep a full face of makeup in my purse because I only ever really do my makeup at home. I don't like have an office to go to where I would need to, like, I'm always at home or able to get home to my makeup. So unless I'm actually traveling somewhere for a weekend, I wouldn't have a full face. But this is all kind of like emergency on the go stuff and lip products. So I have floss in here. I always have floss on me. Here's a eyeliner and mascara in case I ever had no makeup on and I just felt like it. This is the Marc Jacobs Omega Lash. This is not the greatest mascara in the world. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone for the price it is, but it's decent. Like if you ever got a sample or something, you know, that's exactly what this is. It's a sample, and that's why I just threw it in my purse. You know, it's a nice everyday mascara, but it's nothing to write home about, and certainly not for the price. My Too Faced powder, this is just for like if I am oily and I want to put powder on. And then I also have these oil blotting sheets. This is a Korean brand called The Face Shop, and these are, phone, you're vibrating. These are actually like plastic instead of paper, which is pretty cool. They're bright blue, obviously. They work really well, and they were not that expensive, so I like those. Oh, by the way, this bag is actually a pencil case. I bought it at a bookstore in Canada called Chapters, and they have a lot of lifestyle things, and they always go on sale. Always. So I always wait for those if I'm ever buying anything. This Laura Mercier lip gloss I got as like a gift with purchase. This is in the shade Baby Doll. These are really nice and comfortable. They feel like they're probably one of the best lip gloss formulas I've ever tried. Sephora lipstick in the shade, oh, it's in the inside, actually, I remember. Number 16. Sorry, excuse me. It's like a bright pink. I've been trying to get myself to remember to use this. That's why I put it in here, but honestly, I never really used that one. My favorite lip balms are these fresh sugar lip treatments. This is in Tulip. You can see of this one how much I have used. Like, I love these so much. They smell and taste really nice. They are super moisturizing. They keep you moisturized for hours. Here's a Bite Beauty lip pencil. This is from the holiday kit. This is in the shade Tort. I'll show you what that looks like if you're interested. That's what that looks like. It's kind of like a matte lip pencil. I have this Benefit Fake Up concealer. This is the one that has a concealer on the inside, and then it's got this like moisturizer around it. I thought this would be good to, like, if I'm out and I needed a concealer, to be able to blend it because of the consistency of this one. But honestly, I have not ever needed to use it while I'm out, so, but I have it in there anyway. Two of my favorite lip products. I actually should have put this in my yearly favorites, but I probably forgot because it was in my purse. I've actually repurchased this. This is a Clinique Chubby Stick, or this is a repurchase, I should say. Clinique Chubby Stick in the shade Super Strawberry. And I love this for, like, if I go out with no makeup on, but my lips look dead and I just want to make them look like they have a little bit of life. That's why I use this all the time. And then this is one of my favorite lipsticks and favorite lipstick formulas, because if I ever don't have a lip balm, like for example, I had forgotten this one at home one time and my lips were super dry, I'll actually use this instead of a lip balm. Look at how much of this I have used. Like, how often do you use that much of a lipstick? You know you love it at that point, right? This is the Too Faced La Creme in Spice Spice Baby. It's just a really nice everyday color right there. And again, like, super moisturizing. In this little pocket in here, I've got a bunch of stuff. I have this little mirror. It's super adorable. I got this from Shop Miss A, which is a $1 website. And I use it all the time. Like, it's just got a mirror on the other side. I use this all the time when I'm out. Here's my chiropractor's business card, and I threw my back out a couple weeks ago really badly. And I haven't seen a chiropractor in years, and I had to find one, so that's what that is. Here's the Beauty Blender Blotterazzi. It's got a mirror, but these are supposed to be for, like, if you're oily, you blot. Do not waste your money. They don't work. I don't even know why I still have this in here. I should just get rid of it. This is funny because my mother gave me this probably 10 years ago, and I have never used it, but I have had it in every purse that I've owned, just in case. These are like disposable nail things. If you like break a nail and you just want to like buff it out, and you're supposed to be able to rip one off and throw it away if you need to. It's adorable, right? But I've never used it. I've never needed to, I guess, or maybe I've just forgotten. But I'm just gonna keep it in my purse. Like, at this point, it'll probably be in every purse I own for the rest of my life. Okay, here's another lip product. This is a little mini from Buxom. This is in the shade Mistress. These are also super creamy, and I really like these for out and about because they're really easy to apply and not have to worry about it. That's what that looks like. Two other lipsticks. Can you tell? Like, my purse is the place where lipstick resides, apparently. I have MAC Lustering, which is quite a bit of a favorite for me recently. That's that one. Look at all these pinks. They're all very similar, eh? And then another huge favorite of mine is the Urban Decay Revolution lipstick. First of all, the packaging on this is so just, oh, lovely. In Rush is the shade of this one. And this is more of like a brownie neutral, rosy shade. I like that one a lot. Got my keys in here. I actually have, this is kind of funny. Look how old this is. Blockbuster membership. This has got to be at least 10 years old. Blockbuster doesn't even exist anymore. Do movie rental places even exist anymore? I don't even know. Okay, one pen. My son's EpiPen. He's allergic to nuts. Thankfully, we have never had to use it. Knock on wood. Some aspirin. And a Bath and Body Works pocket back. This is Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. I bought 3 of these because they were like 3 for $5 or something, and everyone in my family absolutely detests the smell of these, except for me. I don't mind them very much, but yeah, everybody else detests them. And I told them, I don't care. I'm working through them. You guys just deal with it. After this, I won't be buying any more of those. I'll just stick to like the plain Purell. Okay, the last two things are quite simple. My phone and my iPod. You guys may be wondering, why do you need both? Well, I don't know. I've just always used an iPod for listening to my podcasts and or music. And so, I don't know. I never really wanted to figure out how to do that on an Android. And I don't have an iPhone and I prefer an Android phone. See how complicated this is? Anyway, I don't even know what model this is, but it's a Samsung. I like this phone. I love how big the screen is. I use this all the time for watching YouTube, especially if I'm working. Because I have kind of a tedious job at times, and I'll just sit it next to me when I'm typing and stuff and watch YouTube. And this, like I said, I use for my podcasts. I have Skull Candy headphones. For me, I'm not particular about headphones, except they have to have one of these little guys, because when I wear them a lot and I listen to stuff like when I'm doing chores around the house, like when I'm doing laundry or putting stuff away or cleaning the kitchen or making dinner. I like to listen to stuff, but then if one of my kids comes up to me, I don't want to have to like fumble and get this out to pause it, so I just have this little button, click it, it pauses. So that's important to me. I'm not a huge music person. That's like my son and my husband are the music people, but I love listening to podcasts. I'm addicted to them. I have been since, oh, my son is 8 now, and I think I started listening to them when he was a baby. So these are all my podcasts on here. Let's just talk about them quickly in case you're interested. If you're not, I don't know what to say. Okay. I listen to a lot of comedy podcasts. So Todd Glass Show, Comedy Bang Bang is a great one. How Did This Get Made is a great one because it's all about horrible movies and breaking them down and making fun of them. And what else is there here? Doug Loves Movies, Comedy Film Nerds. The Dollop with Dave Anthony. That is a good one for like American history, but they like make fun of things because they're comedians. That one's funny. Post show recaps and Rob Has a Podcast. Those are more about like, okay, Rob Has a Podcast is an amazing podcast. It's one of the first podcasts I ever started listening to, and it's all about strategy competition reality shows, which might sound crazy, like what? It's Survivor, Big Brother, but they break down the strategy, and I am such a nerd when it comes to that. I love Survivor. I've watched every season since the beginning. It's been on for 16 years now, and I love it, and I love them talking about it and breaking it down. Serial. I don't know if you guys have been listening to Serial, but the first season is really good. Second season people have not been loving so much, but then I also have a bunch of podcasts about Serial. And then some random things. The Watching Dead podcast and the Game of Thrones podcast. Again, like certain highbrow TV shows, I like to listen to podcasts about them because they always kind of break them down in a way that I might not have thought of. Like, for example, if you used to watch Mad Men, that was a show that you could talk about for an hour afterwards because it had so much to it that maybe you never thought about. And so I listen to podcasts about TV shows. You guys might think that's really lame, but I have a lot of time on my hands. Like I said, I have kind of a tedious job, so I need to entertain myself. So that is it, you guys. That's everything in my purse. It's empty now. See? It's empty now, nothing in it. So that's it. Now I've got to clean all this mess up, but I hope you enjoyed seeing what's in my purse. I'm thinking maybe I'll do it in the fall, but I've been wanting to do this for you guys for so long, so I'm glad I finally was able to, and I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.